Everyone. I'm Kayla Huzar, host of the Chill Like a Mother podcast, registered social worker, and trained in expressive arts therapy. And tonight, I really just felt the urge to walk you through an experience. Whether you're listening to this, I'm going to probably post it pretty much immediately. So whether you're listening to it immediately or some other time in the future, I just felt like I wanted to facilitate a bit of a short practice for myself for the end of summer. I needed a moment to sit down and clear my head and make some art as my children enter into the new grades this year. And I wanted to invite you into that experience. You don't need to have any experience with anything that I'm just about to facilitate. It's part meditation, part art, but also some written prompts for those of you who may not want to participate in the art or are new or intrigued, but maybe treading lightly on that part. And so first, I encourage you to just notice in your body how you're feeling right now and maybe name one sensation. And after you've named that sensation, I want you to just describe what summer felt like in 6 single words. Trust the first 6 words that came to mind, whether they were what you would deem negative or positive. That doesn't matter. Choose 6 words that describe your summer. Summer is ending. Maybe your kids are moving into a new phase. Maybe they're starting daycare for the first time or school or entering a new phase, a new grade. So let's take a moment before life speeds back up again in September. I don't know about you, but September feels more like than January does. So get comfortable. And when you're ready, let us begin the meditation. All right, we will move into the guided visualization. Just fair warning, my children are home downstairs. They are playing games. So if you happen to hear a little giggling in the background, that's why. I'm going to move us into the visualization. And if you would like to, in your journal page, to write an intention for tonight. Do you want to reflect on summer? Do you want to just be present here? Are you coming in kind of harried and stressed and scattered and just need a moment for yourself? Whatever your intention is, I want you to take a moment and write that down now. And then as you take a moment with that, whenever you're ready, you can choose if you're going to have your eyes open or closed. If you need to get settled, change positions, grab a blanket or a pillow or a glass of water, please honor that. Take your time with that now. Decide if closing your eyes or just letting your gaze drop on something in your surroundings feels safer or better for you today. And I invite you to take 3 slow, deep breaths. Just allow your attention to move away from that breath now and towards a spot in your body that just kind of feels like it's calling your attention today. It could be a spot that feels warm or welcoming, or it could be a spot that feels kind of tense or stressed. Whatever that spot is, just allow your body to settle into that spot. And wherever your attention kind of landed, just notice if there was a color or a shape a speed, a word that took up space there. And allow your breath and your attention to just move away from that space. And I want you to allow it to move again and drift towards the space in your heart center. Allow your attention to drop into your heart. If it feels applicable or helpful, you may even want to put your hands there. And holding your focus in your heart center, allow yourself to be present here. When you are able to connect with the feelings inside your heart, imagine what those feelings would look like if they were a landscape. What kind of terrain would your landscape have? Would there be vegetation, foliage, growth, trees? Would it be rocky, smooth? Would there be water? What color is the sky? Is the weather stormy or calm? Do you get the sense of if it's day or night? If you look to the left, what's there? How about to the right? And how about what's far beyond what the eyes can see, close to the horizon? Are there trees, flowers, roads, or buildings? Do you get the sense that there are other living entities there? What are they, and what is their purpose? When you have a sense of what your heart's landscape would look like, you can open your eyes and express it. Your art journal prompt is to draw the landscape, collage the landscape, paint the landscape that showed up for you. If you're more in a writing place, you can describe the landscape, its images, its shapes, its colors, its terrain. We're going to spend, or I encourage you to spend 15 to 20 minutes in this. And then when you're ready, you can reflect on the process, wondering, as you look at this image, how does it make you feel? And write a few sentences that explain what you like best about your drawing or your writing and what you have learnt about it from your heart as the summer comes to a close. Take one more breath with wherever that took you. Whatever came up for you today on the page or in your body, that's yours. You get to keep it. You don't have to explain it to anyone, not even to yourself. Doesn't have to make sense. Summer is ending. That always stirs up a little bit of something. And I feel particularly moved by this summer and the phase that my children are entering into in the fall. It's important to make pauses like this. So before you go, take it one more look at what you did today. Try not to judge it and just see it. And this is the kind of practice, the meditation, the art, the real reflection questions, and also sitting with other women is exactly what we're going to be doing starting September 8th in the Undermothered series. It's 15 live sessions. We're going to be asking one question each week in a virtual room built for moms who are ready to mother themselves in the way that they need it to be mothered so that they can show up differently for their own kids. Maybe with a little bit less losing their shit, a little bit less triggers, a little bit less complicated, tricky, nuanced mother-daughter dynamics. So if today felt like something you'd like more of, you can find me in the other Undermothered series starting September 8th. You can email me at hello@kaylaguzar.com, or you can message me Undermothered. I'm interested. Any of the places where you typically communicate with me. So I leave you with that on this summer evening. Show up, express yourself, and stay curious. I hope to see you next time.